So the first thing you want to be thinking about when you're building out a retirement plan, or if you have a retirement plan, is to avoid large loss. A large loss, in our opinions at Abish, is a negative 20% or greater. And typically a negative 20% or greater loss can take years to recover from. The last year that we had a negative 20 or so in the markets was 2022. But in fact, in 2023 and 2024, the markets ripped right back. We just hit all-time highs in the markets in February of 25 here recently. The S&P hit 6,200, I think. So yeah, those losses from 2022, evaporated quickly because a lot of artificial intelligence investing and technology companies that were in that. In fact, going back to September of 2023, there were just 5 companies, I called them the Mag 5 at that time, the Magnificent 5, that were responsible for nearly 100% of the return in the S&P 500. Those are those companies like Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Tesla, NVIDIA. Avoid large loss. Put in protection as much as you possibly can. Yep. If you've been taking on too much risk, if you're a client of ours, you're not a client of ours, if you've been taking on too much risk, you might want to think about reducing risk, just because this happenstance here in the market here recently goes to show you that markets can quickly turn on a dime. It doesn't happen slowly over the course of a year sometimes in days, as we just saw here in the last week or two. I mean, in 2 trading days, the S&P 500 was down 10%. You get $1 million like in the C fund and the TSP, you're down to 900,000. Just lost 100 grand on paper in 2 days. It can happen quick.